ingratiating himself to everybody, as always. The man with the bad attitude, Cam Cole. And as bad as the attitude he may have, he is one of the most decorated competitors in the history of this company. The second man to be a Grand Slam champion. But there's one thing that he continues to have issues with. That is one man, that's Will Allday. Talk about this storied rivalry between these two gentlemen.
They have fought over the Texas Championship. They have fought over the Reality of Wrestling Championship. These two guys used to be best friends, but something happened to Cameron Cole where he, I'm gonna guess, got jealous of all the success that Will Allday got that maybe he didn't at one point. Will Allday, at one point, was a megastar here in the making. And Cameron Cole wanted that for himself, and that's what ruined the friendship. And that is what has led us here today to the steel cage match.
Day. One of, if not the most seen wrestler in Reality of Wrestling's history. The man can command a crowd, but he can also command a squared circle like no other. Willing to put life and limb quite literally on the line to get the W in his column. These two men, best friends at one point. Road buddies at another, training partners, turned bitter enemies. We've seen them brawl, quite literally, here at the Reality of Wrestling, fight over titles, fight over respect. And tonight it all ends. For the last time, these two men go one-on-one, but for the first time, inside the confines of a steel cage.
The following contest is a steel cage match. When the door closes and the bell rings, the first competitor to score a pinfall or a submission or to exit the cage with both feet touching the ground will be declared the winner. Introducing first, from Santa Monica, California, he is the baddest man on the planet, Cam Cole. And his opponent, from the Lone Star State, he is Allday. Will Allday.
Here we go. The cage door is about to close, and Will Allday and Cameron Cole's storybook rivalry will close as well.
You could definitely cut the tension in here with a knife, as it seems everybody's on edge, as honestly don't know who's going to be able to either escape the cage, pinfall, submission, one or the other. They've both had an equal almost agility on top of each other in a win-loss column.
Oh, an elbow tie up here.
Too much glitter.
Shut your mouth while I wrestle.
Chanting at Cameron Cole. Some glitter on the boots all day, but here we go. Will Allday, Cam Cole. Interesting rivalry, of course, when we look at numbers, when we look at stats. The last time Will Allday was inside of a cage match, he lost. In grand fashion, might I add.
Yes.
And I believe the last time Cam Cole was in a steel cage, he won the Reality Wrestling Championship.
He did so by escaping the cage in a triple threat match And that's what I'm honestly going to be looking for Cameron Cole. We know that he is seen as a coward by Will Allday, so it would not surprise me one bit if Cameron Cole just escapes the cage and walks away from this matchup, which here would grant him a victory.
An elbow tie up here. Steel cage match rules. You can win by pinfall submission or escape from the cage, either over the cage or through the door.
And you want to talk about win-loss records here, Brittany. The one thing that Cameron Cole has never done inside the Reality of Wrestling ring is defeat Will Allday. So this one is very, very personal to him.
Oh no, off of that cage there.
Yeah, even when you bounce against the ropes in a cage match, your back hits that chain link fence. Both men pacing themselves. They know the grueling nature of a cage match. They also know each other probably better than any two people on the planet. Cam Cole, though, seems to have always eluded a win over Will Allday.
He's needed it. His ego has demanded it, and yet he's always come up short. But now, maybe the one thing that he is good at is the one thing that's going to get him that victory, if he managed to escape the cage. But Will Allday is not going to let that happen at all whatsoever.
Will. There he goes. House on fire. That's a classic maneuver right there from Will Allday. That forearm flying. Cartwheel. Going for the kick. Cam had it scouted. Didn't see his twin coming.
Yeah, that was a sharp kick too. That had a windmill speed on it.
Now Cam Cole stalking Will Allday. He's gonna throw him against that chain link fence. No, Will Allday stops it. Looking for that support pole really is what he was going for. And now Will Allday.
I would like to point out here, ladies and gentlemen, is that the steel cage match is something of an attraction here at the Reality of Wrestling. However, I can't remember the last time that we had a cage match that did not involve a championship. That is the massive amounts of hate that these two have for each other, and the amount of hate that Cameron Cole must have for Will Allday to have accepted this demented matchup here.
I mean, clearly how he threw Will Allday into that steel cage shows you the amount of hate, Kirby.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Kirby Carry-On, you are right. In Reality Wrestling's storied history, we've had probably a dozen cage matches. Not one time has a championship not been on the line until this evening.
Will's gonna have great prints on his back.
1, 2, and a cover. Again, pinfall submission, escaping the cage. You have to wonder what the strategy of both men are. Is it pace yourself? Is it hit some big maneuver that will give you time to go through the door? I mean, I don't know what the best strategy in a cage match is. Oh, man!
It's definitely not run into it like that.
I think you might be right there, Kirby. And Will Allday, he can climb out or elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2, no.
And like you said before, Brad, you know, the pinfall submission, escape the cage, that's all well and good. However, these two chose this match because they want to inflict the most damage onto each other as possible.
Will Allday going up top.
Oh, no!
Getting hung up there. Can he stand on the top rope? He does. These two men teetering.
A precarious position.
Oh, man. And he just drapes the left arm of Will Allday over the top rope that has it's a steel rope, ladies and gentlemen.
And now into the steel cage. Oh, no.
And across the turnbuckle support. I mean, this is grueling.
Oh, he's biting him. He's biting him.
Well, no rules.
There's no rope breaks, no disqualifications. This steel cage match is turning out to be just as brutal as we anticipated.
Now, Will Allday, though, is a master of high-flying maneuvers, and you have to think, though, the cage almost limits you in some ways. We've seen Will Allday do his signature dives to the outside. Can't do that here. There's a part of Will Allday's arsenal that no longer does he not have the ability to use it anymore.
He's definitely not going to be able to take a dive to the outside, but you have to also remember he very well could climb up to the top of the cage, and I feel like that would give him an even bigger advantage than if this were a traditional match.
And now with that wounded arm there, Will Allday might not be flying anywhere. Oh! Oh no. Oh!
Using the ropes to his advantage here is Will Allday.
Gotta do what you gotta do. There's a dragon screw. Will Allday. Oh! Oblique kick.
Will with the injured left arm. Cam with the injured left leg.
Oh, we're right back to the arm. Cam Cole goes. Even though Will Allday tried to use the signature, the autograph. Which is a big super kick. Normally only takes one. Cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out. Although, you know, you might think, well, if his move that he's always looking to hit is his super kick, why are you going for the arms? Well, you're just trying to put the pain in places to take Will Allday's mind off of his game plan.
Everybody always has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, and that's when it completely changes. Maybe that's kind of the mentality that Cameron Cole is taking.
Oh, look at that. And he caught him again. Caught him again on that left arm. Will Allday single legs him. Going for a sharpshooter. Does he get it? He's got a sharpshooter on in the center of the ring. Center of the ring sharpshooter. But Will Allday, his arm strength not allowing him to hold that sharpshooter in place. You see the strategery, as a former president of ours once said, coming into play.
But Will, back at it.
I'm looking for that STF. The STF.
The step over the crossface here, but that left hand, or that left arm rather, he can't hook it all in. It's almost like a bully choke here as Cameron Cole grabs the rope, but there's no rope breaks in a steel cage match.
But Will Allday lets it go anyway. I think he was trying to reposition Cam in the center of the ring.
Oh!
Back right elbow.
Trying to create some distance while he decides to go up to the top, and no!
Oh, man. And look at that.
Oh, no.
Will Allday's trapped up there. Cam Cole can go out. Wait a minute. Cam Cole's asking for the door to be open. Cam Cole's asking for the door to be open.
And this is how it's going to end.
The door is open.
Calling Cam Cole a coward.
He went coast to coast. Coast to coast. From one side of the ring to the other.
The door closing yet again.
Cameron Cole had the match won.
He had the match won, but he wasn't going to allow cover here. Wait, 1, 2, and a kick out from Will Allday. He wasn't going to allow Will Allday to call him a coward. His ego's too big for that, Kirby. You know that.
You got to think that if he's never had a win over Will Allday, he wants to have that feeling of pinning him 1, 2, 3, or having him tap out, not just walking out of a door.
And now, Cam Cole is stalking his prey of Will Allday. Right hand, closed fist to the dome. And he's looking spry. He's feeling cocky here. Cam does now block. Couple right hands. Another one.
Another miss.
Here comes Allday.
Flying forearm. Springboard.
Oh! Right into the cage.
And I'm back again.
And another. The fans loving what they're seeing. These two men putting their bodies on the line. And it's not for a championship. It's all for pride. It's all to see who's the better man. Is it Will Allday? Is it Cam Cole? We're going to find out at the conclusion of this epic contest between two of the most bitter rivals in Raw history. Cam tried to stop himself there. Wait a minute, he did. He's climbing up.
Oh!
Cover. 1, 2, and it's not enough. Notice Will Allday only able to use one arm for that cover.
Will is definitely having to get inventive here with one bad wing. Oh! No, oh!
No. Will Allday going for the 10 counts up there. And now both men back on the top rope. We saw this earlier, Kirby.
This is a very bad spot, and Cameron Cole got the best of it last time.
Oh.
It seems like he's gonna do it again. It's now from the top. Here comes Cameron Cole.
Oh! Off the top rope, a code breaker. That's gonna end this thing. 1, 2, and no, 2.5.
You saw Cameron Cole there holding onto that knee. Maybe he couldn't get the full impact of that code breaker. That damage may be starting to add up, y'all.
And now, I think he's gonna ask, is he asking for the door to be open again? No. Cam Cole decided to climb the cage instead.
If he was smart, he would ask for the door to be open, but Will Allday still holding on. Oh, and back to that leg.
And again, attacking the left leg of Cam Cole. Will Allday and Cam Cole now on the other side of the ring in a precarious position on the top rope. Will Allday's got a bad wing, as we pointed out. It might not be. Oh, man.
Now he's got a bad something else.
Oh, good God, heaven.
Oh, but.
Well,
These two competitors hanging from the top rope right now as the headbutts connect. We're starting to wear the battle scars here of this cage match.
Will Allday, Cameron Cole, a tale as old as time. Best friends turn better rivals. For the last time, these two. Oh! Enziguri there. How much did that take out of Cam Cole? I mean, Will Allday with that lariat. And looking for it. He's looking for it.
Setting up.
He's measuring him up. The overcross. That's it. That's it. If he can get the cover, that's all. Cover. 1, 2. Oh my gosh.
What? What? No. What? Brad.
Cam Cole just kicked out of the autograph.
No one has ever.
No one has ever kicked out of the autograph. And Will Allday is in a bit of shock. And now Will Allday said, okay, if I can't beat you with the autograph, I'm gonna walk on out of here. And Will Allday going to be victorious inside the cage.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. He said not this way.
Oh no, he wants
He's gonna go for it again. Another autograph. Cam Cole blocks it. Back elbow. Oh, autograph of his own. An autograph of his own. Cover 1, 2, and no.
Giving him a dose of his own medicine, but both men just completely battered and bruised.
Cam Cole gonna climb out of the cage. He's almost out.
He just has to get the other foot over, but look at this. Allday catches the leg.
Try as you might. Will Allday goes all damn day and night.
Oh!
And Allday now up there. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Will Allday has bad intentions in mind. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! From the top of the cage, a moonsault from Will Allday. Oh my gosh! An incredible display of athleticism from Will Allday, but at what cost? At what cost has Will Allday? Oh my God!
He might have just used the last bit of his strength for that.
Cam Cole still nursing that left leg, and he can't even get up on it. Cam Cole can't even stand up on the leg. Well, it's all academic at this point. Will Allday screaming, get up. Will Allday is going to Cam, offering his hand. And there it is. An autograph. An autograph cover. 1, 2, 3. Will Allday wins the cage match.
Absolutely incredible main event here as Will Allday delivers not one but 2 autographs here to Cameron Cole to finally seal the deal and close this chapter once and for all.
These two men have battled each other for the better part of last decade into this one. They've been friends, they've been training partners, they've been rivals. But now, a mutual sign of respect perhaps between Cam Cole and Will Allday. Two of the best we've ever had in reality of wrestling. And they just beat the holy hell out of each other inside a steel cage. For the last time, we saw them square off as opponents. And Will Allday again stands tall as the victor. This has been an incredible night of action in our double main event. For Corby Carry On and Brittany Outland, for our director Kevin Barnard, our executive producers Booker and Charmel Hudson, I'm the Bo Brad Gilmore, saying we'll see you next time on The Reality of Wrestling.